That was the greatest one I think I've heard so far.
Hi, this is David Wright, and you're listening to WICR.
What up, everybody? Welcome to another edition of We Got It Covered. I'm here with Dominic.
Yes, sir. We're back. Yeah, we're back. And we have our special guest.
We are back. What's up? And before we start, I would just like to have a special announcement. The Iona College co-ed powerlifting team will begin this fall. Any informational meeting will take place this Thursday, 9/21 at 12 p.m. in the Heinz Gym. But if you guys did not catch it, I'm pretty sure that you could go anytime in the Heinz Gym at 12 p.m. I'm pretty sure they're always going to be there.
Yeah, he actually had a little impromptu meeting within the weight room, too, yesterday. His Mitchik, and I think Mitchik actually does have a background of powerlifting, which is nuts. He was like, he won awards in Connecticut, or he was like some 1980s like champion. It was nuts.
Real talk, I've been here for 4 years. I didn't even know we had a powerlifting team.
I think he just started it. He literally
just started it
right now. We're trying to get the word out.
Yeah,
Because he actually he's been doing powerlifting for almost his entire life, and he happens to be a biology teacher. He teaches science. So him and his brother have they're very prominent figures within the tri-state powerlifting community. So he figures, why not just bring it here and keep it going? Because a lot of actual other colleges do have co-ed powerlifting.
Oh yeah,
Iona making moves, especially it's 2017. New clubs, we have a new Italian club too. So
hey man, whatever just gives you more to do on campus. You know what I mean? That's what it is. Clubs are a great way to meet people all around. It's all me and Andrew met for the most part. And look at us now.
It's definitely a weird year though. Still dealing with the Trump presidency. I just got to update that McCain will vote no on Obamacare repeal.
Man, we could talk about that clown all day long, man, if you really wanted to. Dude.
Speaking of clowns.
That's why I pay him the big bucks.
Speaking of clowns, the new movie It is out. Have you guys seen It?
No, but apparently, which is the craziest thing, that there was literally almost no buzz for it before it came out. I had friends here and there who would talk about it.
Yeah.
But it has become the highest grossing scary movie of all time.
it's the best Stephen King's movie too.
What? I don't know about the best Stephen King.
No, like money wise.
Oh, money wise. Okay, that makes a lot more sense.
Most grossing Stephen King.
Best we could have a little argument with that one. But
yeah, I give you that.
Yeah, but it has this. I know the opening, the domestic gross is really, really high, and it's definitely because of word of mouth and social media.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't even like scary movies for the most part, but
Yo,
this was it detracted me. I don't know why. I really just wanted to see the movie.
It's also because everybody's just talking about it. So you want
but even before that, I understand what you were saying. Before that, it seemed like there was no buzz for the movie at all. But now I really want. I've always wanted to see it, but now I really, really want to see it.
You see the first one?
No, the original one I had.
The original
one came out in 92, right?
Shout out
Chris,
to that.
I didn't see the movie.
Shout out to that kid though, who's the main character, who's also on Stranger Things. That kid is killing it.
Yeah, and he didn't even show up on set without his costume.
Nah.
And, they was
with a clown.
Yeah.
Now I know some people were making jokes about the movie because of the kids.
Mm-hmm.
If you ever watched the first movie, the fat kid, he's kind of like the lover boy. And he's the romantic one in the show. He's trying to get the girl and everything, but she doesn't think he likes her because he's just the chubby friend. And I'm like,
damn.
But
yeah, I think we're in a good place with movies. For 2017, I think there are a lot of good movies that are coming out. And I also want to see the Idris Elba movie too. That's gonna come out.
He has two of them, which is crazy.
Kingsman.
I think
it's the Dark Tower. Then he has one.
Dark Tower.
Yeah, it's the Dark Tower. And there's the one where it's him and Kate Winslet from Titanic, and she's trapped on a mountain.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I remember that one.
That one looks dope too. Idris Elba's a great actor. There was speculation before that he was gonna be James Bond, the next James Bond. This might be Daniel Craig's last James Bond movie.
See, but apparently they have Tom Middleton, the guy who plays Loki. Yeah.
I don't want him to be. I don't want him to be Bond. I would rather see him be Bond.
I'd rather see Daniel Craig stay as Bond over him.
Tom Hiddleston could be the villain of the movie.
That would
That'd
make
be
more
great.
sense.
And
he's sly and cunning in a sense. That also just might be because I'm so used to seeing him as Loki.
Yeah, but you can really see him being very charismatic and because Bond is.
I think he could. I think he could. But do I see him as a Bond type?
Because Bond's supposed to be the most charismatic man, sexiest man, getting all the girls.
He doesn't even have to say many words. He just
looks at them.
That's Idris Elba. Idris Elba could do that all day.
Oh, hell yeah.
And also a lot of actors. Yeah, that's true. I was gonna bring up Luther. Luther is a great series. I used to watch that 2 years ago. But also a lot of actors, what happens is that they get stuck in a role kind of. But so if he's a great villain, Tom Hiddleston. So he might just play villains.
Keep on being villains.
Yeah, I mean there's no problem with that. if you're great at a certain role and like they call you for that role, like might as well do it.
I mean, I can see him
like Johnny Depp has like this, you know, he's always a character. He plays a different character in Tim Burton movies and all that stuff. Like he's always been with him. It's like he has Edward Scissorhands, Pirates of the Caribbean, Jack Sparrow. What else? What else is
the same
in
thing, but that's okay.
What?
Pirates of the Caribbean, Jack Sparrow, same thing.
No, I was thinking of the name.
Edward Scissorhands. He's played. He has a
He
lot
played
of movies.
Alice in Wonderland, the Hatter.
He has a lot of movies.
So
with
he's that type of
Tim Burton,
act,
which is
like a character type. He was in the Lone Ranger, was it? That Disney
yeah,
movie?
I think he was the Apache. The
Yeah,
Indian,
he was the Indian. So
Yeah.
he's like a character type of actor. Like he's good at doing characters. So I get, so you know, you stick with your niche, stay with your role. But yeah, any movies you guys are excited to see besides it?
Kingsman.
Kingsman, we just checked before the show started. Kingsman, the sequel, literally just came out, and it's
Today.
sick because they're going to America.
I know.
And if you've seen the original Kingsman, not that big of a spoiler. It's primarily British.
Yeah.
So now they have like it's like the American side of the Kingsman, which is not called the Kingsman. It has a brand new name, which is pretty sick. The first movie, if you guys haven't seen it, is a great action movie.
Oh, I love it. The
Fantastic.
gadgets in it, like they have the coolest gadgets. Like they trump even Bond, like
Yeah,
007.
It's like I don't know. It's like Bond, but it's more like raunchy in a sense. 'Cause
Yeah.
it's a lot of
Gotcha.
like fighting, curse words, just shenanigans are happening.
I haven't seen the first
Bond
one.
was more about like gunfights and like nice cars.
I like Bond.
It's
though.
just about like him being sleek. It's just him being smooth, cunning the entire time. It's like he's like the coolest dude you've
Wow,
ever
these
seen.
guys
Man
are like
gotta
a-
be suave.
Kingsman's like a crossover from Batman and like 007. Like
Yeah.
they're Secret Service type looking guys, but they got so many gadgets and stuff. It's
Yeah, it's
crazy.
awesome. There's jokes in there in the middle of it. The first one had some classic characters too, like Samuel L. Jackson. The first one was awesome.
Oh yeah, no, it was funny.
But yeah, besides that, it's a crazy year for movies all around. Cause
Yeah.
we also have the new Star Wars movie coming out, the new Thor movies dropping, the
We
Blade
had,
Runner sequels coming out.
We also had Get Out.
Get Out was sick. Get Out was sick. Get Out is in a lot of people's like top movies of 2017.
Yeah.
Out of every movie you've seen in 2017, is Get Out your top 3 or is it your number 1? Think about it. Cause I like Get Out, but I don't like it as much as everybody else.
I don't like
said
it as much
was.
as everyone else.
Cause when I went into Get Out, I thought Get Out would be more horror. And while Get Out does have its horror moments, it's more of a thriller, to keep it honest. And half the movie's build up.
I also saw. I thought it was good. I thought it was.
think it's as good as everyone
Yeah,
else, though.
that's
Yeah,
true.
yeah.
I thought it gave good exposure to both Jordan Peele because he did something that he really didn't do. From he was with Key and Peele. They had their sketches and stuff. He was more of the comedy type.
Yeah.
But this shows that he could be a director and create movies. Now he's making movies. Spike Lee, I think, and he's making
It's
TV
good
show
because
as
now
well.
he's not pigeonholed into one thing. Because now
Yeah.
he's not just known for Key and Peele.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Now he's
Yeah.
known for Key and Peele and Get Out, and those two things are two completely different styles. Skit comedy then to a psychological thriller.
Right. Right.
Like that's two different things. And the greatest thing, you can still see that he has some influence with Key and Peele, especially how he wrote his friend, the TSA agent.
Yeah.
Like he's hysterical whenever he's on the screen.
Yeah. I have a question for y'all. Did y'all ever watch Mad TV?
Yeah, back in the day.
Yeah,
Did you like it?
yeah, I
It
remember.
was good. I like Saturday
A
Night
lot
Live
of
more.
I remember like
lot of people don't
was
like
Wildin' Out on that.
Wild 'N Out, not
That was on MTV.
That was on MTV, not Mad.
Yeah.
I always.
No,
could
Mad
think-
TV was like I saw it on Comedy Central a lot. That's
What,
where
what
I
was
would
on
catch
Mad?
it.
What was on Mad TV back in? I remember watching it. but-
Like that's where they got their start, like Key and Peele. That's where they got their they were doing skits.
A lot of people
Remember
got their start from there.
remember they were together, like they did like the Deal or No Deal type skit.
Oh yeah, yeah.
They did like the basketball skit where they like jinxed everything.
Yeah, it's crazy. The girl who voices Lois was in Mad TV.
Yeah, she was in Mad TV.
I
I don't know if
a
you
lot
know
of heads.
if you know Ari Spears. He's a comedian.
Yeah, I know.
He was in Mad TV too.
A lot of people.
see.
It's a lot of people who are behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? People
Yeah.
who do work that you'd recognize their name and what they've done as opposed to their face. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
It's a lot of quality, a lot of funny, really, really funny people though.
Mhm.
But I mean, Mad TV was classic. I'm not that big of a fan of sketch shows nowadays. Like I don't watch SNL every week. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you just
I want to catch up on the Chappelle Show because the Chappelle Show is like the best comedy.
That's like one of the best skit shows
That's
that are
the
out
best
right
in my
now.
opinion.
Yeah. Oh,
Deepest.
also, shout out to Russell Simmons because he's bringing back Def Comedy Jam.
Oh, shout out
Is
to
he?
hell yeah, really?
So on Netflix, there's
Nice.
gonna be there's Dave Chappelle, Cat Williams. I forget. They're like mad other comedians, and they're bringing it back. I'm like, that's what we need.
That's
Like,
nice.
Def Comedy Jam was lit because he has this YouTube channel called All Def Digital. So it's All Def Comedy Jam basically. It's gonna be on Netflix. I think when does it come out? I think it's the 26th. So I think it's next week. Yeah.
All right, so you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna spitball movie titles, right? That came out this year. You let me know if you've seen them. Give me a
I know. I haven't seen a lot.
I'm just gonna.
No. The movies be $14 now, bro. I ain't going.
If you have seen them, let me know and just give them 1 to 5. All right, I'm just gonna come. Wonder Woman.
Yeah, so
No.
1 to 5.
4.
4. Spider-Man: Homecoming.
So
No.
I'm 5. That's a 5. I love
yeah, that was either a 4. That was a 4.5 to 5. That was a good movie.
Haven't seen Dunkirk. Has anybody seen that? That's the
No.
poster from a Nolan movie. Heard it's
No.
really good.
My man.
Logan.
No.
Logan
I
was
wanted
a
to see it, but I
5 and
didn't
a
see
half,
it.
dude.
I didn't
is
see
so
Logan.
good.
Word?
Logan is probably the best superhero movie ever made.
I wanted to see it, but I didn't
You
see
missed.
it.
That's the one
Damn.
movie you should have seen. That movie
I know.
was prime.
I forgot what I was doing at that time.
Guardians of the Galaxy 2.
I haven't seen it.
3. War for the Planet of the Apes.
I'm done with that
want to.
series a little bit. I'm not
You
gonna
are?
lie.
I don't know why, but I like that series, the whole
Nah, the
series.
second,
But I didn't.
it was good, but the war wasn't as good as the second.
The second-
one. Dawn
yeah.
was better in my opinion. Let me see. Baby Driver.
No.
Nope.
That's with Jamie
4.
Foxx, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
no.
movie was awesome. Alien.
No.
I give that a 4 too. All right, so I'm just gonna end this because nobody's seen movies.
Well, you got-
Yeah. I told you, like,
you guys
I
gotta
don't.
catch up on your movie game, man.
Nah, but I have a problem with movies. Like a lot of them are remakes or are like
Yeah.
like I love superhero movies, but I feel like there's way too much now. I feel like every
The
single
thing is,
season
superhero movies are
there's
just
a
so
book.
safe
and they're so
nowadays.
and they know they're gonna make money off of it, so it's not like, and I don't feel like there's movies like they take risks anymore. Like Get Out, like that was a risk and it paid off.
No, I'm gonna say Logan was a risk, dude. Logan was a risk.
Killing off,
but
killing off,
I don't mean superhero movies. I mean just like regular movies, like Get Out, like that type of movie
Nah,
was
dude,
because you
Logan,
didn't.
I don't understand, but I'm saying like I'm applying it both ways. Logan was a super risk. because
You're
the
ending
other-
you're ending the Wolverine series. That's a
and the
risk.
way they went about it was a 3-hour-long superhero movie that was rated R, and it lives up to the rated
Well,
R.
the only reason, I mean, it's because of Deadpool. Ever since Deadpool came out, now
Now
superhero movies.
there's like
can
an
be-
audience.
I saw that 5 out of 5.
Yeah, Deadpool was awesome.
Deadpool
But like
was sick.
because of Deadpool, now all these superhero movies can be rated R.
Nah,
Like
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It set up the precedent, and I think Logan is just so much better for it because I didn't
Wolverine's-
like Wolverine Origins.
Well,
I didn't like the Wolverine.
the-
Logan was great.
the whole
though.
point of Wolverine is he's violent. And
Yeah. Why would you make a PG-13?
That's the whole
You kinda
point.
have to, I
Now
think.
that it was rated
Right?
R, I think it was better.
But I miss movies like Rush Hour and things like
That was my childhood. Don't even start.
Rush
Rush
Hour.
Hour 2 was prime, dude. Rush Hour 2 is my favorite
In
one.
France? No.
No,
France was
3.
three.
That was 3.
That
Yeah.
That one was good.
They
too.
were in
I
like,
like
they were in
all
China.
of
No, they were in
Rush Hour 2 was in China.
China. Yeah,
Rush
yeah,
Hour
yeah.
2 was the best. Rush Hour 1, then Rush Hour
Rush
3.
Hour 1 was prime, though.
Rush Hour-
They're all really good. I love them all.
I know, but Rush Hour 3 is like.
I have-
Rush
it's
Hour 4,
funny.
when and where?
Huh?
When and where? Rush Hour
Yo, Chris
4.
Tucker, talk to Jackie Chan real quick.
That's what I'm saying.
No, Jackie Chan is making a Liam Neeson type movie.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
You
the
saw
other
the
day.
trailer for that? My man was whipping
Prime.
people. Yo,
Prime.
my man was
Dude,
going
look
at
that
it.
Prime Chan.
Bro.
Bad.
Prime Chan.
Yeah.
Yo, that movie was lit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's gonna throw hands like It Man.
Definitely, bro. Definitely.
It Man was sick. If you guys.
I love it, man.
Hitman, I missed the game.
Dude,
No, not
what's
Hitman. Ip.
Ip Man.
Oh, it. Oh,
IP
no.
Man, dude. The scene where he fights like 10 students, dude.
That's the most brutal crap I've ever seen in my life. When he puts the head in between his knee and just keeps on punching the crap out of their face.
You have to, yo. If you're a fan of action movies, yo, you don't
And the third
understand until you watch the scene we're talking about. He fights 10 dudes by himself, dude, and he destroys.
He's
them.
not even nice about it. He's like, I'm mad. You hurt my friend.
Yo, because he's like a what? He's like a kung fu master, right?
Yeah.
He just wants to like live life.
Yeah.
People come in, they take his life away, and it's just a bunch of stuff happens.
And
So
then in the third one, we fought Mike Tyson.
they were like, "Yo, now It Man, we're gonna mess you up. Here's 10 people," and he's just salty. He lost his wife, he lost his kid, he lost everything he has. So he's just like, "I'm about to mess people
Yeah.
up."
The only
And,
problem
yo,
is you gotta read it in subtitles, though.
Yo, I don't care. I don't mind it. You know what's crazy, bro?
But worth it.
The 10th dude he fought in that fight scene has permanent brain damage. Hit him in the head so many times, dude. It was,
That's not even the worst
You
one.
know who also has permanent brain damage?
Who?
Conor McGregor.
dude, there was no
That was
no
a bad
chance
fight.
he was gonna win.
You know, he was doing good the first few rounds.
Yes, but that's
He
what
only-
Floyd wanted, bro.
He only had a chance in the first few rounds because the minute it hit like round
Floyd
6,
is a mastermind. Floyd was like, "I'm gonna let him hit me." I mean, there were a couple uppercuts that of course he didn't want, but other than that, he controlled it, and then he knew he's gonna get tired. He doesn't have the same stamina as boxing because in MMA is like 3, 4, it's 5 rounds, right?
I believe so.
It's 5 rounds for for 3 minutes. I think
I
for 3
don't
minutes.
know the
It-
formatting, but it's nowhere near boxing.
It was
boxing
it was so sad near the last rounds. Like the last rounds when Conor McGregor's hands were just down the entire
He
exactly.
was
time,
tired.
And
He
that-
was gassed.
and he was taking like 40 punches to the
Right?
face.
And then we had to do a soundbite for class, and then in the soundbite he was like, "Oh, if I just made it to the 11th round, I would have won."
No, you wouldn't. Get out of here.
bro,
He was getting knocked out in practice.
It was like 15 seconds into the top of the 10th round. It wasn't even like if he
Man's
lasted.
gloves were at his waist the entire
He would
time.
not have lasted the whole 10th
Don't get me
round,
wrong.
bro.
If you put them in the octagon, like
Yeah, of
he
course.
would.
You know,
He would.
my
My man
That's-
was kicking you, karate. Like,
That's also the
it.
reason. Like, you gotta think about it, right? As you're an MMA fighter, that's like your instinct to pick
Yeah.
them up.
He was doing hammer punches, bro.
He kept on trying to do that to him. He kept on trying to like grab his waist and like, as you said, hammer punch him because that's his instinct. He's like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, just go for that shot. And it's like,
Especially when you're tired and you're just trying to throw hands, like you don't even think about like form and stuff. Because
Yeah.
boxing has more rules.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna take a quick break. When we come back, we're gonna talk more sports.